lovelies, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new around here. My name is Kirsty and I make psychic and spiritual content on this channel every single week. These are my favourite videos to film. If you have been around for a while, you will know that. Psychic celebrity Q&As, where I ask you questions to send in about celebrities and I predict, tap into the energy and give you the answers. So this month on my channel the theme is couples, so today it is couples edition. I asked you guys a few weeks ago on Instagram and my YouTube community tab to get involved, ask the questions, and I'd be answering them in this video, so we're going to go ahead and do that. If you aren't already following me and you do want to be involved in future videos, then head over to @IamKirstyLewis on Instagram and like this video if you do enjoy it, and leave some love down in the comments below. Let's go. So let's start with Instagram. We have, in light of the recent Framing Britney doc, does Sam Asghari have her best interests at heart? Now, I've read on Britney Spears, I think twice on this channel now. The first time I picked up on that he was really good for her. The second time I picked up quite dark energy, I believe. I don't feel currently that Britney has many people in her camp. It's even hard to say many people in her camp that are rooting for her. As I tap into this guy's energy again, do I feel like he has her best interest at heart? I don't. And I think over time that situation in itself will become common knowledge. I feel that soon Britney will talk. Britney's not very well at the moment, I don't feel. I do feel obviously she suffers with mental illness. We know she has bipolar. So she is vulnerable. And this guy is young. And I do feel he's taking some advantage of the money side of things. Unfortunately, I have predicted in the past an early passing for Britney Spears. But I do also see an older man coming into her life who does have her best interests at heart. But is that enough to save her? I don't know. How is Cardi and relationship going for 2021? So I'm guessing that's Cardi and Offset. You know what I feel with Cardi is, like, Cardi loves to, what do you call it? So she loves to make threats. Cardi loves to make threats, but she doesn't follow through. Cardi, I feel like, has become so adjusted to Offset's bad behaviour that she just puts up with it. And I feel like she will continue to put up with it, and I feel like they have an open relationship. Does she like that? Not particularly, but has she grown to accept that that's how it's going to be? Yes. Offset, I think I've said before, is one of those men who I don't feel will ever, until he probably gets to really old age, will he ever fully be able to commit. I feel like eventually, somewhere down the line, these two will part ways. But at the moment, I feel like Cardi B just doesn't have the energy. And it's just like, do you know what? I'm just going to turn a blind eye and just pretend, because I can't deal with it. Do you think Jay-Z and Beyonce are ever going to get a divorce or stay together? Now, I read on them very recently, and I'll leave that down in the description box below. I don't see a divorce for Jay-Z and Beyonce. Jay-Z, honestly, if I pick up on his energy, I feel like he would have probably divorced a long time ago if it was up to him. Beyonce will not divorce. Beyonce is a bit like I picked up for Kim K, who's like, I will stay in this until I cannot stay in this anymore, except Kim K did choose to divorce, and Beyonce I don't feel ever would. Divorce is not an option for Beyonce, so no, I don't see these two ever separating or divorcing. Separation maybe, but not divorce. Are Will and Jada thinking about divorce because of Jada's entanglement? No, this is another couple who will ride or die to the bitter end. These two have a very... Do you know what? Their marriage doesn't feel like a marriage. I will say that. It feels more like a friendship. And I feel like that's how they see marriage now. I don't feel like these two see marriage as a love affair. I feel like they see it as a partnership, as a commitment, as choosing to have a life partner. And because of that, I feel like they've committed to being together for life. Will there be other people involved in the future? Probably. But they're too deep into this way of being. especially Jada. Jada's a complete free spirit, and they're too deep into it being quite open, I feel, for it to kind of go back. But I don't see a divorce for them, no. Will Prince William and Kate have a fourth baby? I don't see a fourth baby for those two. I think they're complete on their family. I think I've read on that before. I don't. Jimmy Butler and Selena Gomez relationship. Now, I don't know who Jimmy Butler is. I'm guessing that's some kind of new person in Selena Gomez's life. I said, was it Selena I saw with an actor with dark hair? I don't know whether Jimmy Butler is an actor with dark hair, but I do still link this man to her. I see Selena Gomez with an actor. They're actually physically showing him to me. So I see her with an actor who has quite tanned, olivey skin, who has dark hair, who's taller than her. I feel he's quite muscular, not like ridiculously muscly like The Rock, but you know, quite muscular, athletic, and I feel like he is a very good match for her. I feel like they have very good chemistry. I don't know if it's this Jimmy Butler guy. He feels around her age, maybe a tiny bit older than her. Spirit is saying 27 to me, so I don't know how old Selena Gomez is. I think she might be a bit younger than 27, I don't know. But yeah, this guy is a keeper. I could see an engagement with these two because they have a friendship on the basis that they have built their relationship off of. Whether that is Jimmy, whether that is Jimmy Butler, I don't know. Are Nick and Priyanka gonna have a baby? I am going to be doing a reading on Nick and Priyanka Jonas on Thursday. So stick around if you want to find out if they're going to have a baby. So let's head over to YouTube and see what you guys asked over there. Will Nick and Priyanka have kids? That's the first question I've got here. Tune in on Thursday and we'll see if they're going to have babies. So, will Tristan cheat on Khloe again? Okay, I debated on doing a reading for Tristan and Khloe, featuring Lamar also. But then I had a kind of like epiphany. I was like, do you know what? No, it's just boring. We know how this is going to go. I've picked up on this before. Once a player, always a player where Tristan is concerned. Tristan is a cheater. There is something in Tristan's energy that Spirit are even saying it to me now, a cheater never changes its spots. That is not the case for all people, right? That's not the case for all situations, but I feel it is very much the case for Tristan. And Khloe feels very damaged, very hurt, very in need of healing, very in need of some kind of therapy or rehab. She's really lost herself because I feel like Spirit is saying like the Khloe who she used to be would never have tolerated this, and if this was one of her sisters who was in this situation, she would be like, you need to leave that man right now, like you need to get out of that relationship right now. I feel like she would be saying that, but for some reason she can't take that on for herself. So will Tristan cheat again? Absolutely, I do think that he will. And it's going to hurt even more the second time round. I do even see a second pregnancy for Khloe Kardashian and Tristan, and again I feel like it might happen when she's pregnant. There's just something about Tristan's energy that I just don't trust, and I feel like she has given him a second chance. I predicted that she would give him a second chance, and I just feel like it's going to blow up in her face. I feel like it already is, to be honest. Is The Weeknd Bella Hadid's soulmate, and will she get married / have a baby with him? Spirit instantly went no. I read for The Weeknd. It's actually an interesting reading, and I will leave it down below if you haven't seen that one. It's probably one of the most interesting energies I've ever read. Very dark, dark and different soul is The Weeknd. No, I do not feel Bella Hadid's soulmate is The Weeknd. Spirit are actually saying to me male model, so I feel like Bella Hadid may strike up a relationship with a male model. I don't feel like Bella Hadid will have children until she's quite older, like into her 30s, whereas obviously Gigi's had her baby in her 20s. I don't feel like Bella Hadid will have children until she's a bit older, but I do see her in a relationship with very like well structured, like cheekbone, a model. He's got to be a model. He's got to be. Spirit said he's a model anyway. Ariana Grande and Dalton again, that would be nice. What's this month for them? I just don't think it's gonna last. I don't feel it's gonna last. When I tap into it, the energy feels short-lived. I read on this as well, as soon as, I think this was just after she'd got engaged. Ariana Grande jumps from relationship to relationship, and listen, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like for her, when it comes to love and relationships, she's not grounded. She needs to come back to herself, ground herself, because in a relationship I feel like she's very airy fairy, very gets swept away, gets... What is her star sign? Hey Siri, what is Ariana Grande's star sign?
The answer is Cancer.
Of course it is. Yeah, she's a very emotional girl. She gets caught up so quickly in the emotion, and spirit tell me it's not until she's older, till they're saying 35 to me, it's not till she's older in life that she's going to really learn. And what happens in life, we all know, spirit will keep giving us the same situation until we learn and we grow from it. And she's not realizing, you know, she gives, her heart's so open, bless her heart is so open to love. She wants to be in love, and she is a real, she loves love, I feel. So she just falls in love at every given chance she gets. And I feel this will get very close, this relationship. I feel it will get very close to the date of the wedding. Very, very close. I feel like it will go very, very far before she says, no, wait, I don't want to do this. What really happened with Britney and Justin? Is he more to blame than we think? I feel like in a relationship it takes two to tango, and it takes two to play that game. Did Justin Timberlake give energy and attention to other women? Yes. I've also read on Justin Timberlake. His energy, if I remember correctly, was not at all what I expected. Justin Timberlake is a bit of a flirt. He's a bit of a, I don't want to say he's a womanizer, but if he was single, he absolutely would be. And I feel like even in a relationship, he entertains other women. Not sexually maybe, but definitely emotionally. He definitely holds space for other women when he should be holding space for his partner. So they were young, immature, really learning how to be in a relationship, and at that time, did he probably provoke her, push her buttons, make her feel a bit insecure? Probably, yes. I definitely feel it probably did take two to tango in that situation. Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber also will be coming on Thursday. I will be doing a double reading on Thursday for Priyanka and Nick and Hailey and Justin, because they are two of the most requested celebrity readings on this channel. So I thought, let's go out with a bang, the last couple reading of the month, and do them both together. So tune in on Thursday if you want to see those two. This is the last question. So will Nicki have another baby with Kenny or after him? How does Drake feel about Nicki having a baby with Kenny? Because I remember you saying that he was worried about Nicki in a past video. Okay. There was also someone else here who asked about Nicki Minaj. I'm sure. Will Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty divorce? So let's start there. Will Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty divorce? From the very beginning, I never felt that this relationship was meant to be long-lived. Again, when I connect with Kenneth Petty, they're just not on the same level. Nicki Minaj is a boss. She's a female boss. She's powerful. She has her own thing going for her. You know, Kenneth Petty does not. You know, and I feel like what Nicki Minaj sees in him is that she can save him and she can fix him, and he's not as powerful as me, so I don't have to be intimidated by him, and he needs me. He's gonna need me. That's what she sees in him. So therefore he's safe. She feels safe. She feels safe that he's not gonna go anywhere because he needs her. Well, Nicki, I'm sorry, girl, but I don't feel like that's the case. You may think that, Nicki, but I really don't feel it's the case. I feel other women's energy around Kenneth Petty. I don't feel like he can give Nicki Minaj the fulfillment that she needs, right? He's very much to her a yes man. You know, very, very much that to her. Very much, yes, whatever you want, you know, because he can't provide for her financially, you know. So all he can give her is like everything else. And he does to keep her sweet. I feel like he gives her everything else. Do I see a divorce for them? Yes, I absolutely do. Spirit are saying 8 to me. That could be 8 weeks, 8 months, 8 years. But I do feel a separation coming for them. And then we have, sorry, will Nicki have another baby with Kenny or after him? Potentially, yes. Spirit are saying baby girl. So I feel, did I predict the gender of Nicki's baby? I don't know. But when I went back and when she had the baby, I thought I picked up on a baby girl. I don't know, I'd have to go back and watch the Nicki Minaj readings. But if I didn't pick up on it then, it's because there's a baby girl to come for her. I don't feel like this baby is Kenneth's. I feel like this baby is the child of someone in the industry, because the energy just feels different. So this could be 2-3 years down the line. How does Drake feel about Nicki having a baby with Kenny? Because I remember you saying that he was worried about Nicki in a past video. I feel like as I connect with Drake again, I found Drake very hard to read if I remember correctly, and maybe we need a Drake update. I'd love to do an update on him because I read for him absolutely ages ago. I feel Drake has had to distance himself from Nicki Minaj. I feel like he tried to help and intervene and it blew up in his face. Nicki Minaj is very fiery when you disagree with her, when you prod at her insecurities or you say something that she may already be feeling insecure about. She will bite, you know, as a defense mechanism. And I feel like that's what happened. I feel Drake said to her, like, are you sure this guy, like, are you sure? And I feel like she kind of snapped at him. And so Drake pulled away. So I don't feel like Drake has any real feeling towards it. I feel like he respects Nicki as a woman, that she can make her own decisions and it's her own life. But I feel like he does, at the heart, if he was to sit and think about it and think about their friendship and their relationship, he would definitely have feelings about it. But I feel like he is quite good at cutting himself off emotionally, and I feel like that's what he's done where Nicki Minaj is concerned. He's pulled back. I think if she was to ever pick up the phone and call him and say she needs him, I feel like he would be there. I do feel like they have that brotherly, sisterly relationship. They have that love for each other. But I feel like in that same way, he knows when to pull back and say, look, when she needs me, she'll come call him. So I do hope you enjoyed this video, lovelies. These are literally, I say it every single time, but these are genuinely my favorite videos to film. I love psychic Q&As. I get to tap into all that different energy because I love to read for every celebrity in the world, but obviously I can't. So this gives me the chance to sit down in one go and answer your questions. So I do hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit a lovely thumbs up if you did. Join our lovely community if you haven't already by subscribing down below. Leave some love in the comments and I will see you soon for another video. Bye.